Hello, good morning. We'll give 1 second, then we'll start. Okay, समाप्त करके हम आरंभ करें. Okay, now we'll start. ଆମେ ପ୍ରଥମେ ପଢୁଥିଲେ ଶବ୍ଦ. ଗୋଟେ ଲାଙ୍ଗୁଏଜରେ କେମିତି ଶବ୍ଦ ଆସେ, ଶବ୍ଦ କେମିତି କ୍ରିଏଟ୍ ହୁଏ, word building, vocabulary building, how you can gain the knowledge and vocabulary. The best part is to listen the news. ତମେ ନିଜେ ନିଜେ ବସିକି ଶୁଣିବ. ମାନେ ଗୋଟେ କମ୍ୟୁନିକେସନକୁ ତମେ ଶୁଣିବ. Well, every day you have a practice to listen the news. टीवीରେ ତମେ ନ୍ୟୁଜ ଶୁଣିବାର ଅଭ୍ୟାସ ଅଛି. ତମେ ଅଭ୍ୟାସ କରିଦେବ ପ୍ରତିଦିନ ଗୋଟେ ଗୋଟେ ୱାର୍ଡ ଶିଖିବ. You will have a big collection of vocabulary and years. Let's say every day you are listening the news. ପ୍ରତିଦିନ ନ୍ୟୁଜ ଶୁଣି ଶୁଣି ତମେ ଗୋଟେ ଗୋଟେ ଶବ୍ଦ ମନେ ରଖିବ, ତାର ୟୁସେଜ ମନେ ରଖିବ, କେମିତି ବ୍ୟବହାର ହଉଛି ମନେ ରଖିବ. ବର୍ଷ ଶେଷରେ ତମେ ଦେଖିବ ତମ ପାଖରେ ବହୁତ ଶବ୍ଦ ହେଇଯିବ. ଶବ୍ଦ ପରେ ଆମେ ଡିସ୍କସ କରୁଥିଲେ ବାକ୍ୟ. Sentence. How you form a sentence, what are the different types of sentence: simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, simple compound sentence, complex compound sentence. ଆମେ ସବୁ ଏଗୁଡ଼ା discuss କରିଥିଲେ. How you form a sentence in one language. ତାପରେ ଆମେ discuss କରିବା paragraph. Paragraph କେମିତି, କୋଉ context ରେ ତମେ paragraph create କରିବ, କେମିତି paragraph create କରିବ. ଶବ୍ଦ, ବାକ୍ୟ ଆଉ paragraph ଏସବୁ minimum ଜିନିଷ ଜାଣିଲା ପରେ you can have a knowledge on writing. ତା ଛଡା ଆଉ କେତେଟା କନସେପ୍ଟ ଅଛି, ପଙ୍କ୍ଚୁଏସନ, କୋହେରେନ୍ସ, ଆମେ ସବୁ ଡିସ୍କସ କରୁଥିଲେ. We'll repeat that, we'll continue the discussion on the same line. ପଙ୍କ୍ଚୁଏସନ, ଯେତେବେଳେ ଯେକୌଣସି ବାକ୍ୟ ତମେ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରୁଛ, he goes cycling, he goes walking every day, ତାପରେ ଗୋଟେ ଫୁଲ ଷ୍ଟପ୍ ନିହାତି ଲଗେଇବା ଦରକାର. I love chocolate, ଗୋଟେ ଫୁଲ ଷ୍ଟପ୍ ନିହାତି ଲଗେଇବା ଦରକାର. Every declarative sentence must have a full stop. ଯେକୌଣସି ଗୋଟେ ସେଣ୍ଟେନ୍ସ ତମେ କ୍ରିଏଟ୍ କରୁଛ, ଗୋଟେ ଫୁଲ ଷ୍ଟପ୍ ହେଇଯାଏ. This is one type of punctuation. ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ରୁଲ କଣ କହୁଥିଲେ, ତମର ପ୍ରଥମ ଲେଟରଟା କ୍ୟାପିଟାଲ ହବ. ଯୋଉ ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ମୁଁ ଦେଲି, I love chocolates, ଆଇଟା ନିଶ୍ଚୟ କ୍ୟାପିଟାଲ ହବ. He goes cycling, he goes working. He it's the capital of. This is another rule. ପ୍ରଥମ rule ହେଉଛି full stop ଦେବ, second rule ହେଉଛି initial capital ହବ। ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ rule ଅଛି, third rule ହେଉଛି proper noun. I love chocolate. Then proper noun, you use the name. Prabhu loves chocolate. I love chocolate. His name is Prabhu. P the capital haba. Because Prabhu is a proper noun. I is a common noun. Or he is a boy. His name is Prabhu. He is a man. His name is Prabhu. Man is a common noun. ଏଟା ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ କ୍ୟାପିଟାଲ କରିବା ପାଇଁ। ପ୍ରଭୁର P ହେଉଛି capital haba. Because here you are using a proper noun. That is another rule. So each proper noun should be capitalized. ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ rule ଅଛି apostrophe s ଯେଉଁ ଲଗା ହେଉଛି, you are not making plural by apostrophe s. Do not use an apostrophe to form a plural. I have two cars. car car ତାପରେ s ଲଗେଇଛ, apostrophe s ଲାଗିବନି। I have two cars. car simple s plural, ତମେ apostrophe s ଲଗେଇଲେ ଭୁଲ ଅଛି। ତମେ apostrophe s plural ପାଇଁ ଲଗେଇବନି, simple s ଲଗେଇବ। I have cats and dogs. Simple s, cats and dogs. Cat and dog is singular, cats and dogs is plural. So you are adding simple s, cats and dogs. You read 4 rules. One is full stop, second rule is initial capital, third rule is proper noun, then don't use apostrophe s for plural. What is the fifth rule? Fifth rule is apostrophes are used for possession. Suppose this is my car, this is your car. Prabhu's car, this is Prabhu. Prabhu, apostrophe s. That means the car possessed by Prabhu. Possession. ଆଉ ବେଳେବେଳେ ଆମେ ଯୋଡ଼ି ଦିଅନ୍ତି do not, don't, you are, you apostrophe are, he is, he apostrophe s, he is, he is our new manager. He is our new manager. I do not know. I don't know. This is another rule. Prabhu's car. It's whose laptop? My laptop. Harish laptop. Harish laptop. That means you are putting apostrophe s for Harish. There is another rule. Every question or interrogative sentence must with a question mark. Suppose you are asking something, you have a question. What is your name? Do you like rice or roti? Do you like pizza? Are you tired? So you are asking something, it's a question mark. So you should put a question at the end of the sentence. Do you like pizza? Do you like rice or roti? What do you like? Do you go to the cinema tonight? So you are asking some question. So in that In such case, you should have a question mark at the end of the sentence. That means the other person will understand this is a question. These are the punctuation you use properly. So I am telling you the rules of punctuation. What are the rules? How you use the rules? How you use different punctuation in a sentence. Then another rule is exclamation mark. Exclamation mark means ଗୋଟେ ଆଶ୍ଚର୍ଯ୍ୟବାଚକ ଚିହ୍ନ. You look beautiful. If you see simple, you look beautiful full stop, then it is normal. If you look beautiful, if you put a exclamation mark, that means you are astonished. I am so excited. Explanatory mark. That was a terrible choice. That, that means you are astonished, you are surprised to see the choice. That was a terrible choice. You put exclamatory mark. So the use of this mark is something the person who is expressing the view, expressing the word, that person is astonished. You look so beautiful. Ah, you look so beautiful. This scenery is so nice. That means you are amazed by looking at it. It's not a normal sentence. You are putting stress on that sentence. Use comma to separate items. Use of comma is very critical. So use comma at the end of the or wherever it is required. I bought coffee and tea. In this case, no comma is there. I bought coffee, comma, tea and milk. Sometimes I bought coffee, comma, milk, comma, and tea. So you use comma wherever required. Use of comma is very critical in writing. This is another rule to separate words, to separate sentence, use comma. Use comma to separate independent clause when they are joined by the following junction. So there are few conjunction for, and, nor, but, or, it. So whenever you are using this conjunction to join two independent sentence, I want to go tonight, but I need to study. You can use comma. I want to go tonight, comma, but I want need to study. That means you are joining two independent sentence using a comma and a conjunction. He is a doctor and she is a lawyer. He is a doctor, comma, and she is a lawyer. It means two independent sentences. He is a doctor is one independent sentence. She is a lawyer is an independent sentence. You are joining both by comma and a conjunction. So whenever these conjunctions are used, but, for, and, nor, or, it, so you use a conjunction, you use a comma whenever this conjunction is used. Use semicolon between closely related independent clause. Use semicolon. I love coffee, you love tea. Suppose there are two sentences you are joining this. I love coffee, semicolon, You love tea. Karan is a teacher, semicolon. Arjun is a nurse. So there are two independent sentences you are joining. So you use semicolon. There are two independent clauses you are joining and both are related. I don't like seafood. I like pasta. So there are two things regarding my liking. So you use I like seafood. I don't like seafood. Semicolon. I like pasta. So use of semicolon is critical. Then another rule is use of colon to introduce a list of items. colon କୋଉଠି use ଦିଟା ଡଟ୍ ଥାଏ ଯେମିତି ଦେଖିଥିବ. Suppose you have many items. So you have colon. They serve many type of food. Chinese, Indian, American. They serve many type of food after colon. Then Chinese, comma Indian, comma American, comma Swiss. So that means you are expressing many variety. Before that, you have to use a colon. There are three things every child needs: education, food, and family. What are those three things? There are three things every child need. Colon. Education, one thing. Food, one thing. You can say family or shelter or whatever. So you are expressing multiple things required by a child. କମାରେ ୟୁଜ୍ କେମିତି କରିବ, କଲନର ୟୁଜ୍ କେମିତି କରିବ ସେଇଟା କୁହାଯାଏ। ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ରୁଲ୍ ହଉଛି ହାଇଫେନ୍ ୟୁଜ୍ କରିବ। ୱେଲ୍ ନୋନ୍ ଅଥର, ୱେଲ୍ ଏଷ୍ଟାବ୍ଲିଶ୍ଡ ପର୍ସନ, kind hearted man. Well known means well hyphen known. Well established. Well hyphen established. Kind hyphen hearted. Kind hearted. Brand new television. Brand hyphen new. Brand new television. Chocolate covered peanuts. Peanuts ta chocolate coverage. Chocolate covered is one word, but you need to put a hyphen. Chocolate hyphen covered with peanuts. So use of hyphen, use of colon, use of semicolon, use of comma, use of full stop, question mark, use of hyphen. Sometimes you hyphen in the number. Use the hyphen with the compound number. You should hyphen compound numbers between 21 and 99. Suppose you write 21, 20, TWENTY, 20 hyphen 1. Similarly, 83, EIGSTY, 80 hyphen 3, THR double A, 3, 99s, NINATY, 99s, NINE, 9, 99. So there are all these words, all these rules using punctuation. So there are 13 rules I said. You remember how you use full stop, how you use question mark, how you use apostrophes, colon, semicolon, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, hyphen, how you use it. There are so many rules you remember. Sometimes you join both independent sentences by using comma, by using a conjunction like for and or but or yet. like that. So you remember all these things, all these rules. I will provide the notes. Then coherence is one concept I was telling. Coherence is what you have seen. Sometimes you write something which is not clear, or the order of writing is not clear. Your idea, what you are trying to express, is not clear. That is coherence. What is coherence in writing? Coherence in writing ensure ideas flow logically and easy to follow. So you are not able to follow something. You are not able to navigate between this sentence. You are not able to clearly understood the thought, what you are expressing. So that means that paragraph is not having proper coherence. Coherence କେତେବେଳେ ତମେ ତା ମାନେ କଣ? ତମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଜିନିଷଟା ପୁରା ବୁଝିପାରୁଛ, ଜିନିଷର ଆଇଡିଆଟା properly navigate ହଉଛି, ଜାଣିପାରୁଛ, that is coherence. It helps readers understand the main message without confusion. କିଛି confusion ଆସୁନି, ତମେ ଜିନିଷଟା ବୁଝିପାରୁଛ without any confusion. How you create coherence? That means when you are having a clear thought, clear topic, what you are trying to say, clear idea, that is first step. When you are very clear what you want to express, when ନିଜେ ଜାଣିନ, ନିଜେ confuse ହଉଛ, ତାହେଲେ ତମେ properly note କରିପାରିବନି। ତମେ ଯଦି ନିଜେ clearly ଜାଣିଛ କଣ କରିବାର ଅଛି, then you can create a proper coherence between sentence when you are very clear what you want to express. ତମେ କଣ କହିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛ, କଣ express କରିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛ, if you are very clear. Organize logically. ତମେ outline କଣ ଦବ, କେମିତି logically close କରିବ, କେମିତି ତାକୁ organize କରିବ, କୋଉଟା first ଆଣିବ, କୋଉଟା second ଆଣିବ, କେମିତି transition କରିବ one sentence to other sentence, what is the transition, ସବୁ ଜିନିଷ ତମେ ଜାଣିଥିବ। use transitional word, repeat word, କୋଉଟା repeat ହଉଛି କି କଣ ହଉଛି ଦେଖିବ। synonyms କୋଉଠି use ହଉଛି, acronyms କୋଉଠି use ହଉଛି, reference word କୋଉଠି use ହଉଛି, maintain consistency in style and tone, use parallel structure, maintain consistency, end with strong conclusion. Conclusion ठीक ହେଇଥିବା ଦରକାର। Revise and proofreading। ତେଣୁ ତମେ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କାମ କରିପାରିବ, ପ୍ରୁଫ୍ ରିଡିଂ କରିପାରିବ। ତମେ ଲେଖିଲା ପରେ ଜଣଙ୍କୁ ପଢେଇ ପାରିବ, କିମ୍ବା ତମେ କଣ କହୁଛ, ଲୋକ ବୁଝିପାରୁଛନ୍ତି କି ନାହିଁ, you can revise, you can proofread. So these are the mechanism to create coherence. First thing, you should be very clear about your ideas, what you want to put, your thought. Then what are the repeated words, what are the transition words, what are the synonyms words you are using in that writing is. So you properly select those words, organize logically, କୋଉ sentence ଟା ପ୍ରଥମେ ଆସିବ, କୋଉ sentence ଟା ପରେ ଆସିବ, you organize so that the flow will not disconnect. If someone is reading with a proper flow, ତାପରେ କୋଉଟା ଆସିବ, କଣ ଆସିବ, parallel structure କେମିତି ହବ, ଯେତେବେଳେ conclude କରୁଛ ଗୋଟେ paragraph କୁ, ଯେତେବେଳେ conclude Gotcha, your conclusion should be very strong. What you are writing in the conclusion. So the reader, the person who is going through your paragraph is not expecting anything after conclusion. So conclusion means you are concluding your thought, your idea. ତମେ ଯାହା କହିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛ ସେଠି ତମେ ଛାଡ଼ିଦେଲ. And you are giving that piece to someone to proofread, to revise if it is makes sense. ତମେ କଣ କହିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛ ଯଦି properly ଜଣେ ବୁଝିପାରୁଛି, you can ask someone to proofread the entire thing. This is the way you create coherence in your writing. So these are the main tools and techniques where you use the coherence. This is one thing. There are two things we discussed: coherence and punctuation. The rule of punctuation and coherence. And I was talking about the paragraph. We'll discuss about the paragraph. So this coherence is something related to paragraph. Paragraph we'll discuss in the next class. 11 o'clock we have a class. We'll discuss the paragraph. Once you understand the coherence, so there are a lot of things related to paragraph. When you create a paragraph, you will understand that. First, you went through the word building, word formation, vocabulary by using different techniques, blending, compounding, derivation, prefix, suffix, abbreviation, how new word created in that language, then you went through the sentence. There are different types of sentence: simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, compound and complex sentence. While discussing this, we also discuss the independent sentence, dependent sentence, how we are merging this independent and dependent, antonyms, synonyms. Synonyms are always giving the same meaning. Antonyms are always giving the opposite meaning. So these are also technique of creating words. How you are joining independent clause or dependent clause by subordinating conjunction. We also read punctuation, the rules of punctuation. Then we discussed coherence. What are the techniques, how you use coherence, how you create coherence between your writing by using your thought and ideas clearly and observing the linking word, transition word, repeat word, synonyms words, use it properly. Then main important thing is structure. You use the structure, how you are navigating, transitioning from one sentence to other sentence. And finally, you give the proofreading and revise that what you are writing. That is your paragraph. Then we read paragraph in the next class. Thank you.